Ever scroll through social media and thought every other parent has it together? Perfect kids, perfect holidays, perfect home. You're not alone. I'm Dr. Sonia, a family doctor. Over the years, I've worked with thousands of families, different cultures, incomes, and beliefs. And I've seen what really helps children thrive in the real world. So today, let me share 7 modern parenting tips. They are practical, science backed, and simple enough to start using today. Tip 1: talk about screens. Don't just limit screen time. Here's a question: when your child is online, do you know what makes them feel good and what makes them feel small? Limits are useful, but conversations help more. It's called active mediation. It means you sit beside them metaphorically. You ask what they're seeing. You explore feelings. You guide choices. It's curiosity, not policing. Try this tonight. At dinner, ask, what's one thing you saw online that lifted you and one thing that unsettled you? Then listen with your eyes. No judgment, just interest. You don't need to control the internet. You just need to teach your child how to navigate it, even when the weather gets rough. And here's a second point. Before we post about our children, pause. Ask yourself, will my child be happy to see this when they're 16? Because their digital footprint is our responsibility too. Tip 2: children really need just 2 things: boundaries and nurture. Boundaries are structure, clear rules, routines. Follow through. Think of them as scaffolding. It makes a child feel safe and confident. Nurture is softness, warmth, comfort, love. It's a safe landing that lets them try, fail, and try again. Too much control without connection, that can make a child anxious or closed off. Too much indulgence without limits, they may crumble when life gets tough. Try this tonight. Set one rule, but explain why. Not because I said so. Instead, we keep bedtime at 10 because your brain needs rest to think clearly tomorrow. Tip 3: repair beats perfect. Good parents don't get everything right. Great parents repair. If you snap, pause, breathe, then say, I got upset. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm here. Let's try again. Repair teaches humility, accountability, trust. Children don't need flawless parents. They need parents who can own mistakes and move forward. I've seen this so often. Parents who feel guilty about losing their temper. When they started repairing, the whole atmosphere changed. Evenings were calmer. Children slept better. The relationship improved first, and the results, whether behavior or grades, followed naturally. Tip 4: explain boundaries, especially with teens. Teenagers still need you, even when they roll their eyes. They're testing edges while looking for anchors. So explain rules. Don't just enforce them. Say, I know you want freedom. My job is to keep you safe. Let's figure this out together. Offer choices inside the boundary. Curfew at 10, but they can choose whether to travel by bus or get a pickup. Consequences stay consistent, but respect stays warm. And here's the truth: what teens remember isn't the speech, it's whether you stayed calm when they weren't. Parents of teens, what's the hardest boundary in your home right now? Phones in bedrooms? Gaming time? Sleep? Friendships? Tell me in the comments. Let's learn from each other. Tip 5: create small rituals with big impact. Rituals are like anchors for children. They don't need to be fancy or time consuming. They just need to be regular and predictable. That's what makes families feel safe. Here are 3 simple rituals that work in almost any home. Share meals without phones or screens. End the day with a quick win or worry. Everyone shares one good thing and one tough thing from their day. Spend 5 minutes playing or laughing together before homework or bed. Consistency matters more than grand gestures. Do a little. Do it often. Your child won't remember the price of the toy. They'll remember whether you looked up to them when they spoke. Try tonight. Put your phone away for 15 minutes. Let your child lead the conversation. You just follow with your full attention. Tip 6. Use simple language to coach emotions. Children learn to regulate their emotions by borrowing ours. When we stay calm, they find calm too. When you name feelings, you help their brain settle. Here's a 3-step method. Pause, label, validate. Pause. Breathe out longer than you breathe in. Label. I can see you're frustrated. This is hard. Validate. It makes sense you feel this way. I'm here. We'll figure it out together. Then solve in small steps. And when they fail, don't rush to fix everything. Say, I know this hurts, but I believe in you. That one line builds more inner strength than any pep talk. You're raising a future adult who can feel deeply, yet still respond with wisdom. Tip 7. Let love be wide, not narrow. Families come in many forms. Single parents, co-parents, same-gender couples, blended families, grandparents, carers. What matters isn't structure, it's substance. Steady love plus clear limits. Children need 2 kinds of caring energy, protective strength and nurturing softness. That can come from one parent, 2, or an entire town or village. Teachers, mentors, extended family, community. I've seen families with very little money, but their homes were full of laughter, hugs, and rules. Those children were emotionally rich. And I've seen families with every material advantage, but without balance. Their children struggled. Balance, not perfection, is the secret. Who modeled balanced love for you? A parent, grandparent, teacher, or coach? Share the story in the comments below. Let's pull everything together in this video. Why do these 7 tips matter so much? Because emotionally balanced children grow into emotionally balanced adults. Adults who can regulate feelings, build healthy relationships, bounce back from setbacks, and lead with empathy. And if you're sitting there thinking, I've messed up too many times, stop. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up and keep repairing. Every day is a chance to reset. If any of these tips sound interesting, try it tonight and then come back and tell me what changed. And if this video helped, share it with someone who needs a gentle nudge, whether it's a parent, a teacher, a mentor, or even an older sibling. Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Sonia, and see you in the next video.